This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
Big changes could be coming to Missouri schools next year. An expansive education bill is waiting for a signature from Missouri Governor Mike Parson. Teachers could see a pay raise if it's signed into law, but some critics say it funnels money away from public education. Thanks for being here at noon on this Monday. I'm Kay Quinn. The far-reaching bill was passed Thursday by both the Missouri House and Senate. Here's 5 on your side, Sydney Stallworth, with a breakdown of what you need to know.
Right now, there's a widespread education bill sitting on the desk of Missouri Governor Mike Parson. The state house passed it last week, and one of the most notable provisions is a rise in teacher salary. Now, at this point, the Missouri National Education Association has ranked the Show Me state the lowest in the country when it comes to starting pay for teachers, so this change is highly anticipated. But it isn't the only thing that would change if the governor signs this bill into law. Missouri would raise the minimum pay for teachers from $25,000 to $40,000 a year. That would start in the 2025-2026 school year. The new plan is supposed to bring in an additional hundreds of millions of dollars to public education over time. But some Democratic lawmakers say the state may not actually have enough money to do this. But the bill does expand the Missouri Scholars Education Voucher Program to the entire state, which gives scholarships to students in low-income families to pay for charter, virtual, and private schools. There's also part of the bill that gives incentives to school districts that decide to stay on a 5-day week schedule. We checked in with the local teachers union about a 4-day versus 5-day week.
My union in particular is in favor of 5-day weeks and would encourage that. We're in favor of professional development and high-quality certified teachers. We want a profession that's professional.
Now, we've been reporting on local school districts just like Fox C6 exploring the concept of switching to a 4-day school week. Now, this bill would give extra state funding to the districts that decide not to switch to a shorter week. In Arnold, I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.
Happening right now, opening statements just wrapped up in the trial of a man accused of killing a St. Louis police officer. Thomas Kinworthy is accused of killing Officer Tamaris Bohannon in 2020 and injuring another officer. Kinworthy pleaded not guilty due to mental illness. His trial is expected to last about 2 weeks. 5 on your side will bring you the latest from the courtroom as that trial unfolds. Also in court today, Robert Tarr. He's accused of murdering his ex-girlfriend the day before Thanksgiving 2021. Police say Tarr killed Leslie Reeves and critically injured another man, Christopher Smith. Tarr is also accused of trying to hire someone to kill Smith and a Montgomery County deputy investigating the case. This afternoon, a 9-year-old is in the hospital following a crash that pinned him between 2 cars. It happened in North City, right next to Hickey Park on North Broadway. Our Laura Barcheski spoke with neighbors who watched the incident happen.
I was in my room and I heard like a big boom.
Nikki Tanner says she ran out of her house around 11 Sunday morning and saw a little 9-year-old boy pinned between a truck and a van next to Hickey Park. She called 911 right away.
Everybody, the community was trying to help get the baby from being stuck and struck between the car.
Then she saw the driver of the truck get out and run. St. Louis police say he turned himself in later. Dispatch logs show the boy was trapped for about 30 minutes before first responders could get him free and rush him to the hospital.
And it just kind of broke me down. I started crying as a mother seeing that happen. And I was just like, I pray he pulls through and get through everything.
Tanner says she sees the family at the park all the time.
This mom, she loves her kids. She always with her kids. Her kids is always by her side. That's the only thing I see. And it's sad because I never take my kids to this park because I be kind of scared of the same thing because everybody speeds down Broadway and don't have no sympathy. Don't stop at these lights or none of that.
TrailNet policy catalyst Charles Bryson says Broadway is one of the most dangerous streets in the city.
There is really no safe way to get across for several reasons. Number one, you don't see the lighting that it would indicate when somebody is supposed to cross as a pedestrian. 2, you see a very, while it's not wide, it's very fast. And there's no traffic calming measures that are in place to reduce the speed of the vehicles.
Bryson hopes several city measures can change this, including speed or red light cameras, which the Board of Aldermen recently approved, and a mobility plan Mayor Tashara Jones signed off on.
We hope that mobility plan, first and foremost, focuses on pedestrians, Secondly, it focuses on bicyclists, and third is vehicles. Vehicles will always be able to get around, but it's pedestrians and bicyclists that have a greater chance of being hurt and or killed.
Laura Barczewski, 5 on your side.
Now, police say the little boy is recovering after surgery yesterday. 2 adults were also injured and treated at the scene.
Well, conditions outside start off on the cold side, but it's as sunny as can be outside as we started off the day. Cold but nice. And you can see clouds are starting to stream in from the northwest now. The high variety first. They'll thicken up a little bit, but still, it's very nice. We've warmed up in the 60s after a very chilly start. Our temperatures have warmed up in the mid-60s in St. Charles already, 64 at the airport in St. Louis. And that's a trend that continues just about everywhere in the region after a very cold start. What we'll see over the next several hours as we continue to rise close to 70 degrees is what you'll notice is it doesn't get all that cold tonight. Finally, mid-50s or low 50s as opposed to the 30s. So that's a big difference. And what we're focusing on the next couple of days is the week ahead, there are going to be milder mornings on the way. And it still may be a little chilly, but it's going to be closer to normal, not only in the morning, but the afternoon. But then down the road, severe weather possibilities, not out of the question. The areas that we're most focused on and why that setup continues to be a focus for us over the last couple of weeks.
All right, see you in a few minutes, Gary. TikTok planning legal action after lawmakers in Washington pass a bill that could see the app banned. How long the parent company of the social media platform would have to sell TikTok if that bill is signed into law. A viral claim about people using diesel generators to power their electric cars. But is it really true? Ahead, Casey Decker from our Verify team takes a look.